Vicki is captured when she follows her brother to a wizard hideout. Batman and Robin locate her by releasing a prisoner and following him. But when Batman enters, he encounters an unexpected trap.
Ruse! It's not really you. It can't be.
It can be, and it is.
But I just saw Batman plunge to his death.
You thought you saw Batman. That was Jimmy Vale.
Vicki's brother? I don't get it.
I'll explain later. Have you seen Vicki?
Yes, she just drove off in her car.
She doesn't know about her brother. Well, there's nothing we can do for him now. Come on, let's go.
Now tell me what happened.
The building is evidently protected by a very elaborate alarm system because the first doorknob I touched stunned me with an electric charge. I heard approaching footsteps. It was Jimmy who found me. Inside an office, Jimmy lowered me to the floor. Making sure no one had spotted us, he began removing my disguise. I remained motionless, wondering what he was up to. Outside, I could hear footsteps. Vicki's captors were searching for me. I became vaguely aware that Jimmy was now wearing the Batman costume. He moved to the door and slipped out into the hall. That was the last time I saw him alive. Evidently, he was mistaken for me, got into a fight, and fell to his death.
Saving Vicki was the one decent thing he did.
Yes, he was probably trying to square things. Now we've got to find the real culprit.
The wizard.
We got a good look at who was hiding behind that mask. It was Jimmy Vale. No wonder Batman would always show up so conveniently to ruin our plans. He and Vale are one and the same man.
Well, then suppose you explain how it happened that Batman showed up at certain times when Jimmy Vale was also present.
That's right. I know at least 2 occasions. Remember the time?
Skip it. If Jimmy Vale wasn't Batman, then who is?
I get out of that building just in time to see Bruce Wayne pulling away in a paneled truck with Robin, the boy wonder.
So what? You aren't fool enough to suppose that Wayne and Batman are one and the same, are you?
It has interesting possibilities. Millionaire clubman leads double life.
Not Wayne. That playboy has a rep for being a lazy do-nothing.
Well, that could be a pose. Besides, he was certainly up to something when he visited Rendezvous D.
I hadn't thought of that.
Well, start thinking of this. We shall have to begin concentrating on Mr. Bruce Wayne.
The wizard always covers his tracks.
So have other suspects, like Barry Brown and Dunn at Private Eye.
I forgot to mention Nolan, or even Hamill himself.
But Hamill's an invalid. It's pretty hard to imagine that he's a wizard, much less steal his own invention.
If Hamill's smart enough to invent such a gadget, he's capable of operating as the brains of that gang.
You wish to see me, Mr. Wayne?
I was just passing by, and I thought perhaps...
I am not in the habit of granting interviews without an appointment. Is this business or social?
Well, let's say it's confidential.
You may go, Carter. Now then, out with it.
You haven't by any chance found any trace of your stolen remote control machine?
Isn't it customary for the police to perform such duties?
Yes, but in the meantime, that machine is in the hands of a dangerous enemy. If, however, there were some counteracting device that could be perfected...
If I knew of such a device, young man, I would hardly discuss it publicly. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, certainly. Good day, sir.
You may stay to dinner if you wish.
No, thanks. I have a dinner date with Miss Vale of Picture Magazine at the French Cafe. Thanks just the same.
Headquarters calling car 4. Headquarters calling car 4. Come in, car 4.
This is M.N. Go ahead.
Bruce Wayne has just talked his way into the trap. He's to meet Vicki Vale in front of the French Cafe tonight.
Right. Hey, this is going to be easier than we thought.
I'll join you at Rendezvous E.
Check. Come on, get started. Start walking towards your car, Wayne. Don't make any wrong moves.
You've got your orders. Get going.
What's this all about?
A smart guy like you ought to be able to figure it out. Batman.
Batman? Aren't you two gentlemen making a mistake?
Not this time.
You might at least explain where you two are taking me.
Just keep driving, you'll find out.
This leads into the industrial section.
Stop at that warehouse.
So this is where we're going. 52 Commercial Street.
Yeah, we got a nice private room waiting for you.
Thanks for all the information.
Don't mention it. Nobody you know will ever find you here.
Get out. Take a good look at him, boys. This is what Batman looks like without his fancy clothes.
I don't know what this is all about.
Maybe the wizard will explain it to you. Stick around. Sit over there. Wonder what's keeping the wizard.
He might have been unavoidably detained. By the Batman, for instance.
That's very funny, coming from you.
Why?
The bat signal. That means Batman's outside.
What does that make him?
This is no time for riddles. You watch him. There he is. What's the matter with you?
Batman, he slugged me.
Where is he?
I don't know. He's gone.
Are you sure he was here?
Am I sure? I didn't slug myself.
What are you doing out here? You're supposed to be inside guarding Bruce Wayne, alias Batman.
Wayne's a prisoner, but Batman's somewhere in the neighborhood. We spotted him from the window.
Can you prove it was Batman?
Certainly knocked eyes down.
At least we've got Bruce Wayne. We'll hold him until...
Wayne got away.
How'd that happen?
His pal rescued him. He sneaked up behind me and...
Never mind the details. It's obvious you're no match for the boy Robin, leave alone the Batman. Call off the men. Neil and I are leaving for Rendezvous C at once.
I think the wizard himself was in that car. We're going after him.
What about Alfred?
I think he's safe.
At least we proved that Bruce Wayne and Batman aren't the same.
Don't mind that. What you should worry about now is that Bruce Wayne can identify a lot of you men.
He lives up to his reputation. He won't do anything about it.
Let's hope not, for your sake.
There's a car following us.
It's probably Batman and Robin, thanks to your stupidity. Turn off at the next road.
They've turned off.
Speed up.
Well, the wizard won't be able to use his remote control machine on us this time.
No, but he probably knows a lot more tricks.
They're gaining on us. Can't you go any faster?
You'll have to get me another car.
This is no time for humor. I see I'll have to take over as usual.
Brown searching Commissioner Gordon's desk? Why is this armored car under attack? You can't afford to miss Robin Rides the Wind. Chapter 12 of Batman and Robin at this theater next week.